Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your live watch along of Leicester City versus Newcastle United at the King Power Stadium. Yes, big up to every single one of you live logs in this evening. Much appreciated. Excuse me. Now, obviously, Newcastle will be looking to win this game because they are in a battle for UEFA Champions League, which literally, they could get because they've been doing a solid job. But big up to every single one of you live logs in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty of Manchester United content over on my main channel. And on this channel, I talk about loads of different football teams. So you wish to subscribe to my main channel if you enjoy Manchester United content. Link is in the title. It's also in the description as well. So yeah, big up to every single one of you who's live and logged in. Wait, if I updated the description? Not too sure, but anyway, we'll check it out anyways. Live. Oh, no, I haven't. Stinker and hooks moment. Okay. That's okay. We can get it done. That won't take 2 seconds to update. There we go. Just as I F1 channel in the description as well. Obviously, you might want to refresh to see everything in the description. But big up to every single one of you live and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, obviously, Newcastle are on very good form, and Leicester City are on absolute abysmal form. So yeah, Newcastle continue their push to the top 4. Hopefully they can get all 3 points, because Newcastle are literally my second team in the Premier League, so they're the second team I like. Kieran Trippier is playing, Fabian Schär, Byrne, Livramento, Guimaraes, Tiali, Joe Linton. And then Jacob Murphy, Isak, Harvey Barnes. Yes. Barnes used to play for Leicester City, I think, so he's playing against his old club. But Nick Pope is in goal, so yeah, big up to every single one of you live and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. So Jamie Hardy, starting the game for Leicester City. It's incredible. Appearance 7, shots 7, on target 5, goals none. So he hasn't scored for a little while, to be honest. But yeah, in this Newcastle United shirt, I remember I bought it a couple of years ago and I haven't really worn it. So yeah, I found it in my wardrobe. So I thought, I'm going to wear it today. Yeah, and this is a good time to wear it. Now, I like that kit they're playing in tonight. That white and green, very retro Newcastle's kit. It really is. But Adam Dar 2025 should be joining us very shortly. I sent him the link on Twitter. So, feel free to join whenever you wish to, mate. But I will carry on talking to you guys for a brief second, as the two teams do their usual huddle before kickoff. The team huddle. Ruth van Nistelrooy. Now, I feel so sorry for Ruth van Nistelrooy because, when he was interim manager at Manchester United, he was unbeaten. Now, he just cannot seem to get a win, but he's not to blame at all. It's Leicester City boards. They clearly did not do enough at the end of the day. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting the narrative right. They simply didn't do enough. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. So, yeah. But, game is just kicking off. Looks like Jamie Hardy's getting this match underway. Referee's about to blow his whistle. And we're underway as the players take the knee. Then we'll get underway, obviously. And we're underway. This time, Leicester City kick off the game. Should be a good game, this. Joy 6, Newcastle to win. Oh, Vardy had opportunity here. Good save by Nick Pope. Literally had to be so alert there. Wow, what a quick start that would be by Leicester City. Good shot there by Vardy. Forced to say how Nick Pope, and Leicester City got a corner. Wow, what a lively start to the game. Corner already in the opening minute. Wow. Number 11 here, whips the ball in. Oh, Newcastle United clear it. It's back with Leicester City again. Can Leicester City still in possession? Can they come forward? It's a bit of a poor pass there. Very poor. Right, let's go to the chat, shall we? Here we go. Yep. Hi. Yeah, big up to you, Daniel Sorting. Good evening, mate. Yeah, you are. You are 1 hour ahead of me. That's very true, mate. I hope you're having a good holiday anyway. I sent you Twitter already, and you like it as you as a Ferrari fan. Yeah, cool. I'll check that out a bit later on, mate. How was my day? Yeah, very good, thanks. I hope yours has gone good as well. What time did Michael end his stream last night? Oh, it's a goal! Newcastle! Murphy's put it. Oh, bloody heck, and I missed it. Ah, damn it. Just out to see the replay now. 1-0 Newcastle. In the opening 2 minutes, Rufan Estroy shouting on the dugout. Let's see what happens. Murphy's put it into that anyway. Was it Barnes who whips it in? Oh, it's Tiarley who whips it in. Leicester City got caught out there. Wow. It wasn't even really the best of crosses. Oh, Ligamento was who actually whipped it in, but either way, good finish there by Murphy. Yes, get in. The team 1-0 up. Yes. Good goal. But yeah, now what's the response from Leicester City? That's going to be an early setback for them. I got some transfer news from Manchester United. Go on. Is it signing another kid? I bet you it is. Or is it about Jadon Sancho? Here comes Leicester City. Nick Pope kicks it out. Leicester still in possession at the moment. On chance here. Oh. Leicester City back in possession again. Way overhit. Big goal kick to Newcastle United. I can't believe that I missed the goal, man. It's because I was reading down I14 comment. Yeah, right. Go away. That's it. Man United to rifle Chelsea for D-Lamp today. I heard when I landed in Italy. I don't want him down I14. To me, he's not Manchester United standards. Oh, Nick Pope. Bit of a miss kick there. quickly running back into his goal before he gets caught out. But big up to every single one of you live and locks in. Much appreciated. Like I said, hopefully Adam Dahl 2025 will be joining us in a few seconds or so. But either way, I'll just carry on what we're doing. Ball thrown in. That's a goal kick to Newcastle. Leicester City peeling for a corner, but referee having none of it. Oh wait, it is a corner. So it must have came off the Newcastle United player. I know, it is a goal kick. I've been up since 3:15 today. What's that, 3:15 a.m.? Here come Newcastle coming forwards. Wow, that's a very early start, mate. Very, very early. Pause. Throwing here to Leicester City. Are you going to sort that on your other channel? Yeah, possibly. At some point. And burn there. Back to escape. Here come Newcastle. That's not a bad ball. Ref, come on. Oh, ref, that's a cat. Whoa. Oh, what? Where's the consistency in that? Because Joe Linton just made a foul and he got penalised. Dear me, referees are so inconsistent, I tell you. Leicester City in possession. Well, one back by Newcastle. Oh, goalkeeper call it. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. This should be simple tap in, and it's 2-0. Jacob Murphy makes it 2-0. Newcastle United in complete control in this game. Come on. Wow, Jacob Murphy. Literally, you know, who was it who hit it from a distance? Was it Fabian Schär? And they just hit the crossbar. And then Murphy was there to put it into the net. But anyway, what an effort by Schär. Oh, here we go. Now, just check and see. Looks like he's onside. Crossbar. And then Murphy was there to finish the rest of it. 2-0 within 10 minutes. Goalkeeper really calls out. Tried his best to recover it, but it was too powerful for Murphy. Too powerful for the goalkeeper to do anything about it. Murphy still had a lot to do, so that's a really good finish. 2-0. 2-0 the team. Get in. Yes. Our guests, here we go. Down Adendar 2025. Yo! Yo! I think you're on mute, mate. Well, he's here anyway, so... Yeah, you're on mute, Adam. Hang on, or is it bugs out again? Anyway, we'll see what's going on. Yo! There we go. Yo, Adam. He's still got his mic on mute in the moment. But either way, he's in. So, yeah, just waiting for him to unmute.
All right, I'm here.
Yo!
I was just trying to get some...
Yeah, big up, mate. Good evening.
Wait. I was trying to get my juice up. Pineapple juice. That's why. Because it's yellow, like, you know. Like my favorite color, cell colors.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, yellow.
But yeah, 2-0 Newcastle in this game.
Yes, I'm aware. Where's Newcastle? They are a serious club. They are. Jacob Murphy.
Yeah, they are.
Back-to-back goals.
Yeah, they could get into Europe, mate. Yeah.
Too much.
I mean, yeah, it's like Leicester City, just dreadful. They haven't won for ages, mate.
We all knew Newcastle were going to win this. This game is over already. They're not.
Yeah, pretty much in about 10 minutes, mate. Yeah, long way back now for Leicester. I mean, even if they get one goal back, you know, it surely won't be enough for them.
And guess what? So yeah, And Manchester United, you beat them 3-0. So Newcastle, why can they not score more than 3 then? If they're better than Manchester United.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're much better, mate.
Yeah, and Newcastle already 2-0 up.
Yeah,
If they want to, they could just control the ball, but they'll likely get a third one.
yeah.
Because Manchester United, how long did it took you guys to break down Newcastle? Or Leicester City when you beat them 3-0.
Leicester City. I think we did it in the first half. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we took about 20 minutes or something. I think anyway.
Let me see. I see it. Yeah, the 28 minutes. Holland.
Yeah.
Holland, I mean. Danish Holland, I mean. Yeah. They hyped him up, right?
Mate, he's trash. He is abysmal.
So that's why it's easy. And honestly, yes, even barely scoring against a championship team, right?
Yeah.
Because Leicester City, they're not a Premier League side.
No, they're not done enough, mate. A bit like Southampton, they're already relegated. They are shites.
And funny enough, that 22, this is like 22-23 because Leicester City and Southampton returned. But remember, last season, it was Burnley and Sheffield United, right?
Yeah, and all 3 teams that got promoted last season ended up getting relegated, and it's going to happen again, mate. It looks like.
It looks like, except the difference is there's no leads.
Yeah,
because they failed to qualify.
Yeah, they lost to Southampton in the playoff final last season.
That trophy, and then Southampton won the trophy, right?
Yeah, because if you win the playoffs, you win the trophy.
Despite,
it's mad, mate. It's crazy.
And Chelsea did not win anything last season, and Southampton did. That was last season.
Yeah, crazy.
That's crazy. And Southampton, yet they have done it worse than Sheffield United. Remember last year, Sheffield United was the worst team.
Yes.
They were worse than Southampton's previous Premier League season, 22-23.
Yes.
And then now Southampton went back and said they want to do it again, back to reality, back to 22-23. And people forgot about Sheffield United. Everyone in the world forgot about Sheffield United besides the local people.
Yeah, crazy, mate. Mad.
It's back to reality. Unless the only difference is no leads. And Ipswich is the one that got promoted because of the good season they have the championship.
Yes.
And Leicester City won that championship King Power trophy, right?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
And what about, did Ipswich won anything that second place or no? They just got
No, you don't get a trophy for finishing second. You only get a trophy if you finish top and win the playoffs.
That's cool. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Weird a little bit.
Let's have a chance here. Oh, can't quite get the connection right.
I think we need 4 wins. Well, we definitely need at least 3. I think we need 4.
Yeah, big up to. I'm gonna share this. Big up to CFC Realistic. I have. He says that he didn't. As a Chelsea fan, he didn't expect anything. That Leicester City would do anything. So big up to him. If you guys subscribe to him, if you haven't. Well, Denny Unites 14, you know him. But yeah.
But yeah, in general, Adam, I just think it's been a poor Premier League season. The quality of football has been shocking this season.
The Premier League has fallen off a cliff.
It has, yeah.
It has been overrated at this point.
It's meant to be the best league in the world, but it's far from it at the moment.
It's not acting like it.
No, it's not. Really isn't. Not at the moment, no. I mean, the only ones who've been most consistent is the team who's top of the league, which is Liverpool.
And it looks like Liverpool might have their down moment right now.
Yeah. But how poor the others have been doing, they've not been under any threat.
Chelsea, they were consistent until Christmas. Once Barcelona had that downfall in December before they started to go back again in January, it was Chelsea's turn to fall off as well, right?
Yes, it was. Yeah, that's right.
First it was Man City, then Barcelona, La Liga for a bit, and then Real Madrid as well included.
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid worked trying to be that consistent like Liverpool, even though they would fall off eventually themselves. But yeah.
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid. Chelsea would have their own downfall in December, right? Going into January.
Oh, nearly 3-0. Leicester just deflected it for a corner.
Yeah, because they're getting pressured a lot.
Yeah, they are. Wow. Oh.
And Newcastle, they have recovered ever since that 4-0 loss to Man City.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
I mean, Newcastle have always been consistent, but they've always fall off. They didn't fall off. They only had like one bad game, and that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much, mate.
And I know they also had some ridiculous results against West Ham, but that was back in November.
Yes.
They lost 2-0 because even though this was before when Lopetegui got fired.
Yeah.
Because he didn't last that long, Lopetegui, right?
No, he didn't. Not at all.
And speaking of West Ham, do you have a West Ham kit or jersey?
West Ham, I don't think I do, mate. No.
No, but do you have anyone? But yeah, that West Ham team was abysmal under Lopetegui, and I know they've been a little bit better when Graham Potter has arrived or returned to management.
Yeah, you see here, I'm actually wearing a Newcastle shirt. Can you see it?
Yes, was that from last season or a few seasons ago? The away kit.
2 seasons ago when they were in the Champions League. Like,
that was last season.
Yeah, last season.
Because I did notice that, but I was correcting if I remember, because it was so hard to remember Newcastle's other teams' away kits.
Yeah, I like Newcastle. I call them my second team in the Premier League, because I love their fans, and obviously Alan Shearer's played for them in the past, and that. So, yeah, that's why I like Newcastle.
I like them too, and Newcastle, like I said, Chelsea for some reason still have a better goal difference than Newcastle, but they're trying to pick up steam. Newcastle, I know they did also lost to hold on. Let me see, who did they lost?
Was it Man City?
Man City and Liverpool, that's about it. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But they did lost to Fulham, which they did one ridiculous result.
Yeah.
Because fair enough to Fulham. Honestly, this game should have ended at least a draw.
Yeah, it should have done, yeah.
Newcastle, if they definitely want more goals because Chelsea's goal difference is better with 17, Newcastle with 12, so they're 5. So Newcastle has to score 6 more to catch up to Chelsea's to pass Chelsea's goal difference.
Yeah.
And then Alfred, yeah, because you're watching this game on Sky Sports.
Yes, mate. Sky Sports, mate.
I'm watching this on USA Network, but yeah, also the same English commentaries. But available here in America as they employed.
Oh yeah.
Well, that wasn't a good challenge from him. I just noticed.
What minute are you on? I'm on 25 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm 3 seconds behind. Just 3.
That's not bad then.
So almost there or about so. Yes.
Yeah.
And I forgot who's commentating this game because some of them claim they do work for both NBC's Premier League and Sky Sports Premier League at the same time, which I don't get it how they could work for both.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Crazy. Mostly because of the US UK connection because of history. I don't know, or something.
Yeah.
Because technically the USA, I know we got independence from England, but basically the relationship would have eventually improved as basically as family, right?
Yeah.
Because rivalry aside back then, the independence movement, but it's because they are family, the US and England.
Yeah.
Because obviously we speak English, just with a different accent and just a lot bigger. And basically the UK is supposed to be the United States is like mother, but the US is has a lot more than the UK, but honestly they decided to keep the family traditions together because they view them as brothers and sisters, because there's a lot of Americans with English ancestry. It's true.
Yeah.
Especially in the East, happened, the independence, the 13 colonies like Pennsylvania, Connecticut, New York, I think, Ohio, Rhode Island, Delaware, all of that. Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire.
Big up to you, Brian CFC. Barge.
Wait,
Good evening to you. That's all right. Yeah. But yeah, big up to you, mate. MrJoshiej, you're welcome. Thank you. I'll display that one. Yeah.
Big up to you, Brian. Is a fake.
Yeah, I appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, what an absolute bum, right?
Yeah.
What an absolute fraud Charlie he is, right?
Yeah.
And there's another. Yeah, that. No one wants to see that. And then there's another comment.
Yeah, big up. He's saying big up to you as well.
Oh, I forgot that. That's fine. Yeah, big up to you, Ryan. I'm doing good. But yeah, like, why does he like come? Yeah, big up as always. Big up to Dan Unites and everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
And big up to CFC Realistic Guy. Like I said, make sure you give him support. I know he's live doing a gaming stream, FIFA or FC25. So if you haven't already.
I have subscribed, mate, because the last time you put the link in the chat, I think it was the last time I was live on this football channel, I gave him a sub.
There's also 2 games that happen.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh. Newcastle here. Leading 2-0. No, I'm surprised you're watching down the 14. You got Wi-Fi where you're staying, or are you using your mobile signal? Yeah, big up to you, Brian. Adam's Football Channel, yeah. Thanks for that. He'll appreciate that, mate. half an hour gone. Leicester City 0, Newcastle 2. As Adam Dahl 2025 just had to go away for a second. But he'll be back. Well, Leicester City here on the counter-attack. Can he find Jamie Hardy? Jamie Hardy's waiting in the box. Saved by Nick Pope. Corner to Newcastle. Leicester City, sorry. Yeah, Leicester City have a corner. But Newcastle are 2-0 up in this game, looking quite comfortable for them at the moment.
I ran back at the wrong whatever. But yeah, guys, make sure if you haven't already, make sure you also big up to CFC Realistic. He's also a Chelsea fan. Like I said in the comments, it's right there. Bring up support. He's working on getting monetized. This is why it's really important to have the watch hours. So yeah,
yes,
big up to him.
Yeah, big up.
So
Leicester had a corner just now, but obviously they didn't take advantage of it.
They didn't take advantage. Yeah, just noticed 31 minutes. In my end, they're sponsoring Walmart.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. Right next to the scoreboard. Even though I can't show it, but I'll try to show you on Twitter when I'm talking.
Which here in the UK, that's Asda. Because Walmart and Asda are in the same company.
Yeah, Walmart is in the US only, basically. Well, I thought Walmart does exist in England, but basically they have something else.
Yeah, I think it does exist, but basically it's Asda. But yeah, Newcastle, this is looking very comfortable for them at the moment. I think they'll probably get a third or maybe even a fourth, to be honest with you.
But yeah, all right, let me try to send it to you on Twitter because, yeah, copyright.
Yeah, yeah.
The rule. There you go. Yes, that's how I'm watching it.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have a look on my other phone, mate. Yeah, here we go. I got your message now. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
And have you ever been to Walmart before then in England?
No, I haven't. But I've been to Asda, which is like their sister company.
All right.
Obviously, Asda is quite a big supermarket here in the UK. Joe Linton, save on the goalkeeper, scream now.
Oh, it's in the back of the net. Goal.
Barnes.
Side, right?
It's Harvey Barnes.
Harvey Burns. He's on side, right?
Yeah, he's on side.
See? Game over. Ruud van der Nistelrooy. I don't know what to do, man. You're a legend at Manchester United. We love you as a player, and it's not your fault. But it's just Leicester City. They just don't have it in them.
But when he was with us at Manchester United, he was unbeaten. You know, he didn't lose a single game after we sacked Eric Ten Hag.
Yeah, 4 games. You drew 1-1 against Chelsea, which arguably you should have won that game. I know you didn't score from open play like that Caicedo counter from the corner. Golazo, basically, outside the box. Mark, right? Because who wasn't marking Caicedo?
Yeah, I'm trying to think, but yeah, it was poor defending, mate. Very poor.
But yeah, Newcastle, they're flying at the moment, and they
Yeah, they are.
They need 3 more goals to surpass Chelsea. 2 more goals to tie them on goal difference, I think.
I guess who Newcastle got next on Sunday? They got my favourite team, Manchester United.
Yes, it will be playing on St. James Park. Will you be doing a watch along?
No, but obviously I'll be doing usual like emergency meeting and that.
All right, then I should join by then.
Yeah. Oh, just wide. Leicester had it just wide. Hardy. Oh. Of course. Oh, blimey. Look at these Leicester City fans leaving already. Yeah, they seen enough.
They're all leaving.
Yeah, they're going home.
And the Newcastle fans, they're going to stay there until the whole game ends and clap, the away players.
They know it's game over, yeah.
Like, they're sick of it. Like, will they protest? Will they protest their owner, the Leicester City fans?
Because unfortunately, the previous Leicester City owner got killed in a helicopter crash. So his son now runs the club.
Oh shoot! And apparently, I think Leicester City they're owned by a South Asian company or something.
Thailand. Yeah, Thailand.
And the King Power is it's based King Power, is it from Thailand as well? Not England this whole time?
Yes, it is, yeah.
They're not English owners, right? The King Power.
No, I think it's Thailand.
Let me have a Oh, I see. King Power, a company-based travel group based in Bangkok. Chairman. That explains.
Yeah, Bangkok. Yeah.
And listen, and then people be asking, how does this affect England? Even though they're in Bangkok, Thailand, how does this affect me? Right? If they were from England, they own Leicester City. They're not owned by English owners. For a sec, I thought Leicester City was bought by English owners. But no. And Leicester City, they are a big club because of that miracle they did in 2017, right? Or 16, right?
Yeah.
They won the Premier League, right?
Yes, they did, yeah.
And ever since then, they fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
And Leicester City, we're on good form until March 2023, I think, after the World Cup, right?
Yeah, and obviously the owner's son, he's not been able to run it the same like what his dad used to be able to. You know, his dad, he used to put so much money into the club, but his son, where fair enough, he's trying to run the club, you know.
Oh, I have an update. There's a goal update. Osasuna have scored against Leganes from open play, unmarked, right near of the goals post, and it's in 1-0 against Leganes, who might be finished as well, who might get relegated as well. Leganes, is located in the community of Madrid, not the city, but right next to it.
Oh yeah.
Their biggest rivals are Getafe, which is the South Community Derby.
Yeah.
Small one. It's basically La Liga too, or their version of the Championship Derby, but they're in La Liga. And Getafe has been better than Leganes, honestly. But yeah, Osasuna have scored 1. I believe Naples are winning right now too. Napoli.
Yeah. Chance for Newcastle. Isak. Oh, just wide. Oh, how have you missed that?
They gotta take the opportunities that they could, because you could smash them 5 or 6-0. Leicester City, they're not gonna do anything.
No, they're not.
They're not gonna do anything. They're gonna get locked up anyways because it's so easy to lock them up.
Mate, it's so easy already.
Whichever way they go, they can't pass you. It's like so, it's like yeah, somebody comes in and they do nothing. They come on, they won't do anything.
Wrath! Oh,
Oh shoot!
post! Leicester hit the post!
Oh my goodness! Oh post! I'm just a second behind.
Wow!
Oh, never mind. I have an update. It's offside for
It's
Osasuna. For Osasuna. Not for Leicester City, but Osasuna's goal is being taken off by VAR because they think it's offside.
And in this game, mate, it didn't go in though, but yeah, he was offside anyway, the Leicester City player.
As well?
Yes.
That's their closest chance, but they won't. They're not gonna bag a goal. But no worries, because Newcastle, they still have that game in hand against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Newcastle isn't. I mean, Crystal Palace isn't going to do anything because there's no more Elise. There's no longer there.
No, Elise, yeah, they miss him, mate. He's a good player.
Well, yeah, yeah. Even if that went in, it wouldn't have counted. But if you're Leicester City, you have to score 4 more goals to equalize Chelsea. Tally. Like, I mean, trashing 7-0 is possible, but teams don't do that. In professional football, Leicester City will have to give them too much open space and be super lazy, right?
Yeah.
If they wanted to, even though some of the fans do it, even though I don't want to be too disrespectful to the home fans, even though you're losing.
Yeah, Leicester got a corner here.
Even though you don't want to ruin your reputation, but honestly, they're gonna say these players are awful. They do not represent me, and then they're gonna say, hey, that they do not represent me. They need they're basically absolute shameful.
Yeah, pretty much, mate.
And then Newcastle, they're definitely going to be trying to fight Chelsea in that and when they play them on May 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah, then some rivalry. Yeah. But yeah, Newcastle versus Manchester United, who are you going to root for? Number 1, right?
Man United, mate. No other team would come anywhere near as close. I mean, I like Newcastle, but I still want my favourite to win.
You want to be, even if they win, you'll be happy for them a little bit, right?
Yeah, because it takes them a step closer to the Champions League, and obviously with Manchester United, they literally don't have anything ready to play for in the Premier League, just for pride, because, our main focus is the Europa League, obviously.
You got Lyon on Thursday away in France.
Yeah, that's right. And again, obviously, I'll be doing, I may try and do a bit of a live watch on, maybe say the last 15 minutes of the first half, and then do all the second half or something.
For Lyon?
Yeah.
I guess I'll join. Chelsea, they do play their game. They do play away in Poland. The first leg is held in Poland.
Yeah, no doubt Michael will be going live for that, Michael.ChelseaFC.
But Lyon United, that's the big one.
Yeah, Leon
And
Man
then,
United. Yeah.
and Leon, let's check the recent result. They did beat Lille 2-1. The one that got
Oh,
knocked out by Dortmund.
wow.
And they got 2 minutes of stoppage time before they play Manchester United. They barely beat Lille at home 2-1 in the French
Yeah.
derby thing. And then they gotta play a team called Arxid, something like that, before they play Man United away. So Leon have 3 straight away games, 2 in the league,
Wow.
and then the Europa League quarterfinals. So it's something to keep an eye on. It's also really important the opponent's last fixtures, right? Because the
Yeah.
form they'll be going into, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
You're
really
spot on.
important.
Yeah.
Just like Sociedad in the round of 16, right? Because
Yeah.
remember, they lost to Real Madrid and Barcelona before they played United.
Yes.
Before the 4-0, I mean, against Barcelona, that absolutely rattled them a lot. And it
Yeah.
should have been 5, honestly. It should have been 5.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for not Ferran Torres missing. Yeah. It, even though 4-0 was over, but it should have been 5 at minimum, honestly.
Yeah, but this is game over, like Newcastle 3-0 up. I mean, they could easily get 5 or 6, mate.
They should take those opportunities, especially that game in hand against Crystal Palace, to have a better goal difference. And
Yeah.
then somehow beat Chelsea at home because they'll be 3 points ahead of them. But if you're Man City, you must be furious because you're not taking those opportunities anymore.
No, you're not. Nope. That Manchester derby, mate, was absolutely terrible. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. No one wanted to take risks or anything.
And it's halftime.
Yep.
Second half kicks off for Napoli.
Napoli, they're playing, aren't they, as well? Napoli, they got Bologna, whoever they are.
Yeah, Bologna.
Napoli, yeah,
1-0.
Bologna, yeah, that's it. Yeah, 1-0
Yeah,
Napoli.
because what's his name? Antonio Conte is back.
Yeah.
He's back.
Yes, he is, mate.
He was never finished because he was off managing for like a year, right?
Yes, he was, yeah.
Ever since he left Tottenham in March of 2023 with that famous, I think it was that 3-3 draw with Southampton away.
Yeah. Yes, it is, yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, mad, mate. Totally mad. Insane.
And then obviously right now they're showing me US commercials, and then they're showing UK television commercials, right?
Yorkshire tea advert they're showing at the moment. What I drink, Yorkshire tea.
I see. They're showing me like this ties I don't know how to pronounce that. They're showing like an appointment thingy, I guess, for like not mental health, but I guess just general health.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
Better Lives Together and all that.
Here in the UK, they show UK adverts obviously on Sky Sports and UK adverts they show. Yeah.
All right then. So but yeah, the Italian Serie A is heating up. They're only 1 point behind Inter Milan, who fumbled it against Parma.
Oh, did they lose or draw Inter Milan?
They drew 2-2. They bought a 2-0 lead. Parma got one back, and then they've equalized. But no one played more haram ball than. But no one played more haram ball, stinking the ball more than AC Milan.
Yeah.
They played worse against Fiorentina, who didn't deserve to draw. I'm really disappointed Fiorentina for not taking the opportunities. Oh, they're showing me a Groscialik commercial in the US. Groscialik does not exist in England, right?
No, it doesn't.
Like it's something else. Like what stores do you have? Because us, we got Groscialik, we got Food Max, we got Safeway, and all that American brand. What's the
Greg's? We got a Greg's here in the UK. You know what sells like coffees and that.
And I'm aware that you guys have that famous Tesco place, obviously.
Yeah, we got a lot of Tesco's here in the UK, mate.
Which is like basically the British version of Costco, unless if I'm proven wrong because of the names. Sounds like it.
Yeah, basically, yeah, we got quite a few Tesco's. We got a lot of Lidl stores, Aldi.
Yeah, different brands, and then like which so. But yeah, Newcastle have a system, and they don't, and they're not given freedom because they have to do it right. But they understand.
Yeah, but talking to Inter Milan and AC Milan, I've had both an AC Milan and Inter Milan shirt, you know, because I think they do real cool shirts, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get one, I guess. This season, even though basically I have a question: why do they have to do kits every season?
Money, mate, pound note. That it used to be every 2 seasons, but the last decade or so, last 20 years, they literally release them every year.
Because they always find a way to tip around slightly. Oh yeah, Jacob Murphy hit the post, and real quick, and right.
Yeah, yeah, he hit one of them hit the crossbar, and then Murphy put it into an empty net.
Empty net, yes, and then goal, right?
Yeah, goal, yeah.
And then I already knew Newcastle would start off early to score.
Yeah, definitely.
And every Chelsea fan that expected Newcastle to start early, it is. I knew it that they would start off dangerous. I know Leicester City wouldn't handle the pressure that early, but it could be more. Newcastle have 10 shots compared to Leicester's 3.
Yeah, but yeah. While it's half time, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. So you want to hold the fort for a bit? Go ahead.
All right then.
Yeah, but big up to every single one of you line logs in this evening. Much appreciated.
All right then, but yeah, they played a haram ball. Contra Sal. It looks like the injury scare doesn't happen. Even though Milan will not play for the whole rest of the week. But still, the haram ball has to freaking go. Honestly. It's just ridiculous when they do this haram ball. One goal cost 9 million? What do you mean? Besides Santiago Jimenez at AC Milan. Let's talk about Contisau. Contisau. Yeah, Contisau has been playing haram ball and has been getting away from this. Absolutely ridiculous. I think if I don't see you today, then I guess oh yeah, no. It's still because I work, so it's a lot. But yeah, I'm just trying to do as much as we could. Contisau. Contisau, yeah, Contisau is overrated. Contisau is overrated. Let's talk about everything. That's haram ball. Contisau makes it worse. This haram ball. I'm so tired of watching this haram ball. The referees, they're saying that everyone in Mexico is against club. But still on a bunch of these absolute scumbags. I know, right, guys? They're still absolutely everywhere. That's why we gotta still keep calling them out. Those brown envelopes, especially the idiot ones. The ones that absolutely hated everyone. Honestly. Absolutely scumbags. Mm-hmm.
Didn't even expect that.
That's crazy. But remember, I know, being that third side isn't always easy. But still, it's an absolute joke. But still, that's crazy. Making weird pages. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know, that's absolute crazy. Everyone keeps talking about absolute jokes. Mm-hmm.
Yo, big up everyone. I am back now.
But yeah, still no new comments. Still waiting for the second half. But yeah. But the second half, Leganes Osasuna starting right now. But any
Yeah.
minute, Newcastle second half should start in just 2 minutes from now.
Yep.
But yeah, as always, call out these, those brown envelopes as well, those absolute scumbags.
Yeah, they need to go in the bin, mate. Seriously, I'm sick and
They're
tired of
everywhere,
Yeah,
especially the agendas against their clubs, especially some of the rival fans that
yeah,
don't
it's a
know.
joke, mate. It's ridiculous.
Absolute joke. And remember, all of them do not want to review who they are.
No, because now get exposed, mate. So yeah, that's why they like to stay hidden.
They want to stay hidden. Then honestly, there's no point of being on the internet. This is public. Once you're
Yeah,
in a public place, you're in there.
yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly that.
And it's really hard to, and they cannot do respectfully. So yeah, man, it's really hard to deal.
I know some YouTubers don't show their face and that, but I don't mind showing my face. You know, I quite like showing my face.
And I know, even though I heard rumors that apparently YouTube, if you're going to do like some of these podcasts, they want you to show all their faces because they want proof 100%. If it does become a future rule, in case. I don't know
Really,
if it's true, but if it happens, then all right, then it probably makes
really,
sense. Yeah,
wow.
if they do take measures. I mean, nothing is confirmed, but in case, then all right, then. But still, I also hope YouTube removes those brown envelopes off the internet then, because those
Yeah,
ones they need to get in the freaking bin.
yeah, I agree, mate. You know, I'm fed up of wanting to chat rubbish about my football club.
And then they're gonna accuse you of being a fake fan, right?
Yeah,
Even though you're
exactly.
back, all because of the against it.
And just because I don't agree with what they say. I mean, get out here, man.
Yeah, get out of here. But remember, they try to do everything they could, but they're not doing it right because they're missing something.
Yeah, that's right.
The problem is it's not okay to even twist for for the rivals because that's also called unprofessionalism.
Yep,
When they do it in the
exactly.
wrong way.
Facts. Yeah, I agree. 100% agree.
And then just like how they want to have this agenda whether it's against even whether it's Manchester United, not even just for the rival fans, but yeah, second half kicks off. But yeah, whether it's shot over the bar, but whether it's against
Yeah.
Flamengo,
Yeah.
Club America, etc., they just don't want to do it. And speaking of
Yeah.
Flamengo, their chief is they want Jorginho.
Wow.
Even though Jorginho doesn't even play for Brazil, he plays for Italy, which I find that as a betrayal. Oh, I have an update.
Yeah.
Osasuna have scored.
Oh, wow.
Onside. They can't take this off this time.
So what is it now? Is it 1-1?
1-0, 1-0 since they took away the goal earlier. Remember?
Oh, they disallowed that goal. Oh,
yeah,
right.
Double offside.
Ah.
Remember on both Leicester City and Osasuna. And big up to Adam Partridge. He's in the comments.
Big up to you, mate. Big up as always. Good evening.
Can you highlight his comment?
Yeah, of course I can. Yeah, I can do that.
Is he going to join?
Probably not, no. He's only really in my Manchester United ones, mate. Here we go. There we go.
Yeah. Hey, Adam Partridge, did you saw Lee Gunner's watch along preview? Arsenal versus Madrid? Because I think I watched a little bit. Yeah, because tomorrow's the game.
Yeah, press conference. I expect Arteta's done his press conference.
Yep.
Corner to Leicester City. Oh, Newcastle clear it. Ball whipped in. Leicester header miles wide. What was that? Wow, look at that. The last time Leicester City scored a goal was 12 hours in Premier League football. I mean, that is shocking.
Jesus! That was the last time they scored a goal?
Yeah, in the total 12 hours, mate.
Basically, Premier League is like 1.5 hours, right? 90 minutes, right?
Yeah, 90 minutes, and they've gone 12 hours without a goal.
3 hours, that's in 2 games, right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Which means they haven't scored in 8 games, you're saying?
Yeah, 8 games, yeah.
So was it even for open play? Or no own goal or penalty kick?
I think it was open play in their last goal, but yeah, a total 12 hours without a goal. I mean, that's humiliating. That's embarrassing, mate.
Embarrassing. Even the Brighton of Spain only won 5 games, just 5. They almost did, but even they couldn't do as much bad as Leicester. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, that is shocking.
Las Palmas is going on that same trajectory bio. They're going 5 games without scoring, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Newcastle, Manchester United, you beat them 3-0, even though they do have a corner kick, right?
Yeah.
Newcastle, right?
Yes, they do, yep.
No. Well, you did the thing up. No, but still. Oh, yeah, Pumas, but still. Oh, my God, man.
Come on. That's what that's.
But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just not sustainable, Adam. It really isn't. It's just unacceptable.
Oh, goal update. Bologna have equalized.
Oh,
Against
wow.
Napoli, 1-1. That helps Inter a lot.
That's
64 minutes.
unbelievable.
I think it's a
What?
bagger. Get the fuck out of here. Yep. Absolute
That's,
embarrassment, bums from Chivas.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Let's let's still we're gonna have a look on club even Corinthians is yeah. Let me have a look on Leicester City, but yeah, Osasuna and Bologna have scored their goals.
Oh, yeah, Adam. When do the Corinthians play again?
Oh yes, the against Palmeiras this Saturday, the fourth time. Remember, I told you
Oh, wow.
it's early in the match. We will be there, 10:30 around the same time as last week. That's the big one, and then I'm surprised because they last season they did it late in July. They did it on July 1st, but this time it's super early. It's going to be on April the 12th rather than July 1st.
So, do they play each other 4 times in this tournament? And
No, they already played 3 times from the Paulista, one in the Paulista
yeah,
League, and then in the playoffs they play each other. And they still gotta play each other for a 5th time in the league.
wow, that's crazy.
Well, they
That's
already
mad.
played each other 3 times in the Paulista, which happened at the beginning of the year, and now they have to meet each other in the league already. I think this game will either end in a draw or Corinthians are going to win again. Because Ramon Diaz is undefeated.
Corinthians, yeah. Obviously, Depay plays for them, so that's why I'm like kind of taking interest in the Corinthians.
Corinthians Palmeiras, the second leg of the second half of the season, or second half, is on August 30th.
Oh, wow.
Rather than November.
Yeah, the Corinthians, obviously I'm quite new to Brazilian football, but yeah, you're starting to teach me new things about it.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to learn myself, but the problem is Brazilian football isn't being televised enough.
Yeah, this is a problem here in England. It's not really televised.
Yep. But still 3-0 Newcastle. But yeah, that's when they will play each other already.
Oh yeah.
Even though yesterday, I think Maris, they did beat Sporting. Who is it? Reston. Reston FC, and they've cheated. They cheated apparently because they got 2 unsustainable penalty kicks yesterday.
Oh
apparently. Wow. And they did. They got 2 penalty kicks to beat Sporting, which isn't good.
Nope, not at all.
So they were getting locked up.
Yeah.
And apparently the second penalty was not a penalty kick. He got the ball and they still gifted. Which is against the rules.
Yeah.
Which I see why Sporting fans are furious.
Yeah.
Because it was a robbery. So they might have been robbed yesterday. Robbery. And they're saying that Palmeiras have been cheating. I don't know. They might have did. And it's located in Sporting. That club, Sporting Raflik, is located all the way in eastern Brazil, of the waters of the state of Alagoas, which is far away from Rio de Janeiro,
Yeah.
and San Luis and Bellingham. So basically, they're between Rio de Janeiro and San Luis, Sao Paulo, and Bellingham. That's crazy. That's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, but yeah, I really want to visit down there. Oh, by the way, you know what? I have a plan tomorrow.
Yeah, go on.
Before we read Adams Partridge's new comment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'll just get out of a second. Here we go. Oh, thanks, Adam. You love my top, do you? Thank you, mate. Southampton, Leicester City been so bad this season. Yeah, terrible, Adam. Absolutely dreadful, mate. Embarrassing.
They've been, like I said, they've been lazy and bad. They've just been terrible. It's not a good idea to be. They're basically just don't have them in there. But yeah, what I was about to say, I forgot.
Uh,
Dang it, I forget. God damn it, I forgot.
you said you got a plan.
Oh, okay. I remember now. So, okay, yes. Yes, I have a plan. I might go live tomorrow before the Arsenal game if you want to join me there if you have time. Yeah, we'll do like I guess a hangout chat and maybe previewing the Arsenal game. Like, what are your thoughts on it? I'm not doing live for the watch along because Mike will be doing it. I'm just gonna be doing a hangout afternoon.
Yeah, I might not be able because I'll probably be in my parents' house having dinner, I suspect.
I might try to go live around 3 p.m. I'm not sure.
What, UK time?
Hmm?
What, 3 p.m. UK time?
Yeah, UK time around there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll be able then at 3 p.m.
Yeah, around there, 3:30. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
And then we'll see if Mike goes there. Yeah, to talk about whatever he wants. So yeah.
Yeah. Count me in, mate. I'll join you. Big up to every single one of you live and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. Yeah, Newcastle United are in total control of this game. I mean, Leicester City to go 12 hours without scoring, I mean, that is just humiliation, isn't it? Just embarrassing at the highest level. Or chancing for Newcastle, nearly a fourth. Good header away by Justin. But yeah, Adam Dart is just doing something for a second, but he will be back. So 62 minutes gone. Still Leicester City 0, Newcastle United 3 in this game. I am going live on my main channel at 10:30 p.m. to talk about Ferrari and Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, because obviously I can't stream on my F1 channel at the moment because I need 50 subscribers. So that's why I'm doing streams on my main channel. Of course, my driver ratings and team ratings I'm still going to do that as well. So don't you worry about that, guys. That's still coming. Newcastle here. Come forwards again. Leicester getting the ball away. Oh, bit of a poor pass there by Newcastle. That'd be a goal kick into Leicester City. But yeah, Newcastle play some good football. They really do. Yes, Adam, this one goes great, mate. Yeah, now, yeah, they're safe, Adam, 100%. Wolves are safe, you know. I know Ipswich have got a couple wins, but to me, it's too little too late, Adam. I think Wolves would still be in the Premier League, no problem, mate, to be honest with you. 100%. Bruno Guimaraes is coming off. Substituted. And Miley's on. Millie or Miley. And Longstaff is on. The two Brazilians go off, Joe Linton and Bruno Guimaraes. Vardy not happy about something. And the words of the referee, it looks like. Of course, we're in the 65th minute in the game. "66 minutes gone. Still 3-0 to Newcastle." Oh, bowling away there by the Leicester City goalkeeper, and this could be a fourth for Newcastle.
I'm back. Is it four?
Yeah.
Or
While you've been gone, both the Brazilian players have gone off. Joe Linton and Bruno Guimaraes.
fair enough. Oh, shot saved. But it should be four soon. It should be four, right?
Yeah, it should be 4, mate.
Okay. So, yep, go ahead. What Adam Partridge was saying.
Yeah, I've read this comment out, mate.
Okay. And moves, yep. The U. Yeah, because is it really cold up there in Leicester City? You think?
I can imagine it's quite warm in the day, but I say it's gone a bit chilly now because obviously it's night time now.
On a Monday night like this, right?
Yeah, it can get quite chilly in the evening, yeah.
Yeah, here come Newcastle. Let's see if they could add the pressure. The flag is up. But yeah, you're not doing the Arsenal Real Madrid watch. You're not going to be there for that game, right? For Michael's stream, right?
I won't be able to join in the as a guest and that, but I'll probably be in the live chat, I say.
All right then.
But yeah, I'll be wearing my orange Real Madrid shirt tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah, the away kid.
Yeah, in fact, I got the off the back of that.
You have somebody right in the back of it, right?
Yeah. Mbappe, like I just said, I got Mbappe on the back of it.
Number 9, right? Yeah.
Yeah, number 9. Yep.
As a striker, let's see if he could Mbappe knows William Saliba pretty well. He knows him well. Mbappe was linked to Arsenal at one point, right? They tried to get him, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So he probably has known some friends like William Saliba and knows very well.
Wilson's coming on, by the way. Callum Wilson. Isak's coming off, and they're putting on Callum Wilson. So a straight swap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not surprised about that because obviously they're 3-0 up, so you may as well give some Callum Wilson some minutes.
Yeah, that's true. Even though they're not looking for the 4th goal.
Yeah.
But it should be 4 eventually. But yeah, it's going to be hard. Ruben Amorim, honestly, Newcastle are better than Man City, even though they did lost 4-0. But it's away at St. James's Park.
Yeah,
so
it
it's
is.
really hard. Isn't it?
Yeah, it will be. It'll be tough. And I think Manchester United's record is very poor at St James's Park, so we're up against it, mate.
True, yeah.
wound really up against it. I mean,
Yeah.
the way Manchester United have been playing this season, and they don't score enough goals. I mean, why didn't we do enough in the transfer market to bring in a clinical goal scorer? It's just ridiculous.
The defense when Isak will be looking, but yeah, no goals for Isak. I think it may be a little bit of off day, which players do have an off day, right?
Yeah, of course they do. Perfectly normal.
It does not mean they're playing that bad, right? Not really.
Not really. No.
They just have a. They were just not the best today.
Yeah. I mean, any player can have an off day, mate. Even the best players in the world, like Cristiano Ronaldo, Leo Messi, they can all have their off days.
They may be not consistent, but it doesn't mean that they did play bad because they are winning anyways.
Yeah, they're winning anyways, yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be like the, like the stupid annoying GA overrated, the
Yeah.
goals and assists.
Yeah, it's bollocks, mate. It really is. GA and all that.
Performance or not.
Man.
The GA
Not
proves that you have a good performance. Even
it's
though that isn't always good.
I'm more interested what they do out on the pitch rather than their GA, HC and all that. It's like, who cares? Oh, wow. There's a kid on for Leicester City, right? He must be under the age of 18. He's got no sponsor on this shirt. I think because it's a betting sponsor, because he's under 18. He's not allowed it.
I haven't noticed. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you'll see it now. I'm watching it now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's got no sponsor on this shirt.
No sponsors. Who's that kid? Does he play for the first team? He must have lots of talent, but he's not talked about.
90. His shirt number is 93, so he's on like the academy or something.
Do you know what's his name? I don't know this guy.
Not really, but obviously, because like I said, because it's a betting sponsor, here in England, you're not allowed betting sponsors on your shirts if you're like under the age of 18.
So which means they can play when they're under 18, right?
Yeah, they can play, but it's just he has to have a sponsorless shirt. If they got some sort of betting sponsor or alcohol sponsor, gambling sponsor, he's not allowed it on his shirt. So that's why he has it blank.
That's why without a sponsor. Just Leicester City are owned by Adidas, right?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
So you can always see them. The badge. That's about it. And who are Leicester's? Oh yeah, that's true. That's fun. But yeah, and it's not because of rudeness, but it's because of maturity or something. And that's BC Games, right?
Yes, that's right.
And who are Newcastle sponsor? I couldn't tell.
It's some sort of Saudi Arabia sponsor, I think. Salah.
Oh, yep, I see. I see.
Here we go. Leicester City whip the ball in. Chance here.
Back.
And they still can't get it in the net.
They try headed, but they keep locking them up pretty well. But yeah, Brentford, they did try to get a result at St. James's Park with lost 2-1.
Yeah, they did. That's right.
And their goal wasn't from open play. It was a penalty kick.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that aborted penalty, they lose 2-0.
Yeah, they do, mate.
They're getting locked up. Because honestly, when they don't score and they only score one because of a penalty kick and they still lose, does that mean they didn't have a good performance? It kind of really depends.
Yes.
Performance to an actual bad performance, right?
Yes.
If it's against a small team that outplayed you, then yeah, that is a really bad performance. But if it's that you tried, it will be a little disappointing.
Yeah.
Because as for Brentford, maybe to some fans, they played bad because they tried to hold on for a draw, but they couldn't because Tonali scored that goal from open play to make it 2-1.
Yeah.
75th minute. Because they finds a way before the clock hits the 90th minute or 80th minute. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, there's tomorrow's also the second leg of Club America Cruz Azul, Mexico City Derby Champions Cup. I won't do that watch along, I guess, because I believe Johnny might make it, so I might share it since he wants to do it. So yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
And remember, it's 0-0. That feels like that the game hasn't even played. They did. They played well. They just couldn't score.
Yeah.
And Leicester City are trying to come back, but they can't. Yeah, I think Newcastle, all they're gonna do, if they don't go for a fourth goal, they're just gonna control the ball. Right?
Yeah.
Can you say control the ball?
Controlling the ball.
And not do much on the attack.
Yeah, not do much on the attack. So basically, they're happy with their 3-goal lead at the moment.
Even though they did have opportunities to do more if they want to catch up to Chelsea on goal difference. But remember, It's okay. They still have that game in hand against Palace.
Yes, they do. Yeah, that's right, mate.
They shouldn't. But honestly, they should have at least 4-0. If they can't do 5 or 6, they should have done 4. Like Newcastle did beat Manchester United at the last day of 2024, right?
Yes, they did.
Or before New Year's Eve.
Yeah, Newcastle won, mate.
2-0, and Chelsea lost 2-0 to Ipswich.
Yeah.
The worst performance. No. I'm still 3-0. Oh, yeah, I forgot that Osasuna game is happening. Is it still 1-0?
Osasuna, I'll have a look.
Let me have a look. Oh yeah, still 1-0. I think it's still 1. It's 1-1 Napoli still. Bologna, and this is good because for Inter Milan, there's still a few points despite bottling the 2-0 lead against Parma.
Yeah.
Yeah, because ever since the goal hasn't happened early, nothing else has happened.
Yeah.
And all home teams are dropping points. Leganes do have a free kick from the edge of the box, and they're going to try to get something. They need that win of Osasuna because they haven't been consistent. Because they do go tough against their back opponents nearby. Like Bilbao and Sociedad. But not with anybody else, not even with Barcelona. They do against Barcelona, Real Madrid, only at home. The away, nah. They don't do nothing. Free kick. Saved. Over. But deflected for a corner. Which means if that went in, that would have been an own goal.
Yeah.
Or maybe it does count as an open play but deflection. Because they deserve the credit. It just bounces back for another player. But mostly because of the pressure of the original shot target, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
So it counts as a deflection goal if that went in somehow.
Yeah.
Osasuna are just parking the bus, so yeah. Let's see if they could fumble it. Let's see if they could hold on. They want a penalty.
Penalty. Wow.
They want a penalty. The referee. Oh, he's giving it! I don't think that's a penalty. He died. That's not a penalty. Gotta be fucking kidding me. He died.
He went down so easily, did he?
Yeah. Even if he was grabbing him, the contact isn't in. You could shot for a pen, but it's not enough, in my opinion. And the referee says it's fucking is. Ah, come on. This is just like the Palmeiras penalty. What are we doing? The referees, they need to be discussed about, honestly. Because we're seeing this happening way too much times.
Yes, mate.
They're trying to kill the game. For
They are.
fuck's sake, how can you give that? But they won't give that against Barcelona, Real Madrid. But they'll give that against Osasuna. And he gives that goal. This is why. This is what. Honestly, that was undeserved. That's a robbery. What are they doing with these absolute referees?
Yeah, I know, right? What are they doing?
I just came in 1-0, and then nothing happened. But they wouldn't give that against the big opposition. It's all about favoritism. For fuck's sake.
Pretty much, mate. Of course it is.
These rules do not make any fucking sense. The good news is nothing happened seriously in the Leicester Newcastle game, luckily, right? Nothing serious, right?
Yeah, nothing serious. Yep.
I'm happy about it. But in Leganes, come on. That's not a penalty for them. Just like that's not a penalty for Palmeiras.
Yeah.
The refs, there's still some, in every single league, there's still BS referees that need to be called on.
Well, of course they do, yeah. They need to be put in.
I'm tired of these refs trying to. What's the point of VAR if they're going to try to freaking do this? And they.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Some referees are actually paid.
That's not a freaking penalty at all. If it's diving, because I swear to goodness, like what are they doing? But honestly, the problem is we're trying to do it the right way, but you're gonna have wrongins that do it the freaking wrong way.
Yeah.
Which sadly includes most of the Barcelona fans that do this at most. Honestly, they're not doing it the right way. The wrongins. And yes, there's some from Manchester United, City, Liverpool, Chelsea that kind of do it as well. But what are they doing, honestly? Where is the consistency?
Yeah, I know, mate. Where is the consistency?
And you
It's
could
like, it's in the bin, mate. The officiating, whatever league you're in, is shambolic.
shambolic everywhere. MLS still, the top
Yeah,
5 league. The French,
definitely.
you could say PSG have been getting favorable calls. Well, honestly, PSG are dominate regardless.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't say much about that. I don't know what happens with other teams. And then the people that without football heritage are a fucking joke.
yeah.
They don't fucking know. Even though they work for that. These people need to be called on. That's what
Yeah,
pisses me off. Imagine rooting for football, anti-football heritage. Piss me off.
yeah.
Let me try. Hold on.
Five minutes added on time in this game. Leicester City 0, Newcastle United 0. Oh, just wide. Very nearly scored their first goal in over 12 hours there, Leicester City. Fardy just puts it wide. Unlucky. See replay of that. Oh, it's Haas. Just puts it wide. Oh, wow, that's so close to being their first goal in over 12 hours in the Premier League. And Newcastle United players look super happy. Well, I'm not surprised because, they're doing unbelievable at the moment. On really good form. Here comes Leicester City. Excuse me. Wide there by Leicester. Refinished right now. Looking gutted. Just you got to feel for him. But he's not to blame, It's the board. The Leicester City board clearly didn't prepare themselves enough for this Premier League season. Just like the Southampton board, they didn't prepare themselves enough.
And then you're gonna say, how does that helicopter? If I was a Leicester City fan, I would be asking myself, how is that helicopter crash that happened affects my club? How does that benefit my club?
Yeah.
Was the owner that owns Leicester City dies, that controls, the marketing.
It's a ball in corner to Newcastle.
Look at they didn't looking to get an opportunity. Leicester City have been outplayed massively.
Yeah.
3-0 is an absolute joke. Pretty bad.
Especially at home, mate.
And it should have been more because I think if Newcastle are better than Manchester United, they should have scored probably one more.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because Newcastle are definitely better than Manchester United this season. 100%. You can't argue against that. Yeah, they've been much better, mate.
Like, it's for fuck's sake. They do not make sense. But for fuck's sake, bro, like these people. And the problem is, if they're going to bring politics into sports, I know this game is almost over, but once it gets really heated, are we just going to freaking like, when politics get into sports real badly, if it does get worse, do we do extremism, like, you know, trying to like do bad stuff to ourselves against other fans? Or political identity? Is that going to happen? Of course, you don't want to do that.
No.
But the problem is, it's just getting worse.
Yeah.
Instead of just doing the freaking right thing. Fuck's sake, man. Because the problem is, are we just going to accuse that of being ridiculous idiots? Come on,
Yeah.
we should be doing better. But remember, we're trying to like do this and then try to be the bad guys at the end. Like, what are we doing? We're trying to fix up. And that game ends 3-0.
Yeah, the game over. 3-0 win. Newcastle United. Well done, team. But devastating for Ruben MrJoshiej, which you got to feel sorry for him.
And then here's the thing. I guess I know the game is over, but I guess can we talk for like a couple more minutes?
Yeah, of course we can. Because I'm going live on my main channel at 10:30. I'm going to do a Formula 1 stream on my main channel.
Oh, is the Fulham one already here?
Yeah. You know the motor racing.
Yeah, I think I heard of, but is it really today?
Yeah, we had the F1 yesterday.
Oh, okay. But it's not MotoGP, which is different, right?
Yeah, that didn't happen today. That happens on the weekend. It's same as Formula 1.
And like, I try to keep an eye on those events, but the problem is there's just so much football. That's why in the way.
Yeah.
And I don't know most of these drivers, but or honestly, I don't know, but I like to like know about them. But once there's like less, hopefully in the summer, but they're still in the Club World Cup.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Last year,
yeah,
there was Copa America and the Euro, so it's impossible. There's less football. But yeah, that's 3-0. Leicester City, I don't know what to say. But yeah, you guys will be relegated. And then who knows? I mean, yes, you guys will play Wrexham. It's confirmed. Because Wrexham will qualify for the championship. But quick question. Are the Premier League pundits, whether from Sky Sports, NBC, from the US and England especially, are they ready to embrace Wrexham or in the Premier League? Are you ready to see them?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see what they say. I hope they do somehow make it.
Yeah,
But man, but yeah, hopefully we'll see that. Yeah, so hopefully we do see Brexit. But honestly, I'm tired of these wrongins. But yeah, before that big game in just less than 24 hours from now.
yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, Madrid are going to do one over Arsenal, but they got to be playing a lot better because they lost to Valencia.
Valencia, yes, and then we'll see. They got to do it. Carlo has to get the starting 11 lineups. And then as for those wrongins, whether it's from Barcelona or Arsenal,
Yeah,
um, if you don't respect it, then honestly, and I'm just doing this against them to troll these idiots. But honestly, hopefully Madrid does beat Arsenal.
yeah.
Because regardless, say what, even without a club, I will say this: Real Madrid are football heritage. Arsenal are not. Where's
No,
their Champions League?
yeah.
Where's
Where's
their
their shot?
striker?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be good games tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's just going to be absolutely toxic for the next few days, probably, or a big event.
Yeah,
But yeah, honestly, just never. But yeah, I mean, and I get it. It's hard to encounter them, but they just have to do it right.
yes, that's right. You're
That's
right,
all.
mate.
That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah,
Do the right thing.
do the right thing. Yeah,
Because remember, they'll find they'll find to like find a way to play a playbook and use everything as an excuse to twist the words.
yeah,
It's an absolute joke, honestly.
yeah. It is total joke, mate.
I said just doing it right,
Yeah,
and then the
yeah.
rest.
Just do it right. Like it's not fucking hard, is it? Just get it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And just do it the right way, and just try and do this. And then you have these absolute wrongins. I'll convince tomorrow the match we'll play versus yeah. So see. I just want to do the right thing, cause harm, and just do it the right way. That's all I'm asking for.
yeah,
And there's been some questions about this. Yes, and people could have their different thoughts, but they have to say it in the right way.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like saying that in the province you get some of these idiots from the neoliberals whether it's from or neocons. I'm not sure if you know them from the political spectrum, whether they're on the far left, far right. It isn't
Yeah.
good, honestly.
No, it's not good.
And I don't even like politics. Michael does not like talking about politics, but they're trying to bring this into the freaking game these days.
Yeah.
And honestly, does that surprise you or no?
Oh, no, it doesn't. Also, mate.
Anymore, not anymore. But it's just like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
And the whole time, I was on that leg on this game, 1-1. Absolutely, you could say Michael robbery.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
bad enough. And then and then basically you also got some of these they're trying to plan this as religious wars. Like who cares? Just freaking move on. And then you have people that have it both ways. Like I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
They're trying to be racist and all that. You guys need some freaking mental help basically before it's too late.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just doing it because are you doing it the right way? Because they're triggered about opinions, and the problem is like I'm tired of this, honestly.
Yeah.
You don't have to join. No one is telling you to join. And they don't have the power, but you're not the right too. And honestly, you get some of the idiot parties I'm aware in England, Labour and who else? Conservative. They're all idiots.
Yeah.
It's a circus. And the point is they claim they're against them. They want to have their own agendas, which is similar. Like no, you're not. You're not working for the people. And listen, I don't like doing the politics, but it's just happening a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! And then you'll be saying, "Oh, support you," and then you also have oh my goodness, like it just never gets better, bro. You don't have to agree, but come on for once. Just do it more maturely.
Yeah.
And it happens, but it happens everywhere. It's not just doing it the right way. And then I'm not, and it just never and then then you could ask why do they exist, but the problem is saying that we should get rid of your favorite football club, right?
Yeah.
And yes, there are bad actors, but it's not everyone.
Yeah. But yeah, talking to Michael Doug, did you see when he did an 11-hour stream?
Huh?
Michael, he did an
yeah.
11-hour stream.
Yeah, he did a 9-hour stream, yes. Not to leave at the end. But yeah, that was his long stream.
Yeah, 11 hours, mate. I mean, that's madness.
Crazy.
But yeah, he had guests on. He was talking to some guests last night. Special guests.
AK4P, the Manchester
Yeah.
City fan. But still, just honestly, these people have to freaking listen. Yeah, it's just a lot, bro. I just hope it does get. I just hope some of these absolute wrongins can get in the bin.
Yeah.
And I'm
That-
tired of the absolute awful refereeing. Luckily, there wasn't any controversial in this game. Happy about that. In the Manchester, and then whether that there's no refereeing calls, there's still some bad games. Most likely
Yeah.
that ended 1-0. Brentford Chelsea, you could say clearly has something to do with it, or that's how the way it's done, and the quality has dropped off.
It has, yeah.
Man
Definitely.
City with injuries, including Rodri being out, and Manchester United still being awful because of the Glazers bullshit clown circus, right?
Yep.
And then as for everyone else, they couldn't capitalize.
No.
And as for the Manchester derby, like I said, it was just boring.
Yeah.
They were not going to do anything.
No, they weren't, because we don't have goal scorers, mate. You don't score enough goals, and Man City are having a bang average season below their usual standards. So yeah, it's a horrible game.
Yeah, it's just horrible, bro.
Yeah.
And then, like, when people call out both the sides of the idiots, let's see how they can freaking handle it.
Yeah.
But does this game, like I said, this game was better than the Manchester derby. The Manchester derby was absolutely horrible.
Yeah. It was.
There was nothing there.
The Manchester derby, I like the Manchester derby, but that was absolutely horrific, mate.
Shut up with basically with all the people that are hyping this game. It's not the same anymore. And the problem is, I'm tired from both sides.
Yeah.
For those who are saying this, they hope that they'll have their own. But yeah, the Manchester derby, it's just been shit. Sadly, what an awful game to watch.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there was no one really getting stuck in, because, in derbies, right, there's literally players in each other's faces, but there was none of that.
None of that.
Pathetic.
It's an absolute joke. Instead of capitalizing the real problems. But as for the Manchester derby, it's just been awful to watch.
Yeah, because usually, mate, they're entertaining Manchester derbies. Not that one yesterday. That was horrific. It's dreadful.
It's dreadful. But then you're going to have these idiots that want to like type this up and then twisting the words. Honestly, I prefer the Madrid derby. I think a rivalry game will end 0-0 eventually, right?
Yeah.
But the Manchester derby, they're just both teams have been mid. They've been awful, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, like, Man City won 4 Premier League titles in a row, but they clearly didn't do enough in the summer transfer window, and since Rodri got injured, their season's literally just falling apart. Like,
Yeah, time by time, and they're actually doing ridiculousism. Not fun.
yeah, like the amount of games they were losing, mate, was unbelievable. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, this has got to be one of the worst Premier League seasons ever. Like, the quality has been so bad this year.
And then yes, it's just been horrible. The Premier League, I think, no matter how overrated, it's just been boring. Sadly, it hasn't been as fun. And then, they both find a way to score goals, but last season there were lots of goals, right?
Yeah, they were, yeah.
The power of the attack, including so many good games that ended 4-4.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just has been pretty not fun anymore.
No. I mean, teams are playing this Haran ball. It's like horrible, mate. It's like, I want to see high flowing attacking football.
Just for one. But still
yeah, still rubbish. Yeah, I just hate Haran ball and pragmatic football. It's so boring. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. But anyway, big up to every single one of you. And yep, cheers, Adendar 2029 coming on. I'm wrapping this up now, people. I will see you on my main channel in approximately 15 minutes' time. Thanks for watching. Good night.